Y'all two niggas got some explaining to do. What's up? What happened to Spoon and Red? I told you I don't work with them motherfuckers, man. You think shit a game, don't you?
I'm not going right, man.
Listen here, my nigga, you need me. Remember that shit. Man, let me tell you something. When I met you, nigga, you was just a sticker kid. Just as far as I brung your ass up, nigga, I put your ass back down. Listen here, my nigga. From the streets. You washed up and you old as fuck, man. Look, nigga, who the fuck you think you talking to? Man, matter of fact, nah. Y'all niggas get the fuck out.
Word.
Yo, this is your guy, African Nat. I'm back with another one. This time today, my special guest is the creator of The Lick, the YouTube series that a lot of people talking about in Cleveland. We got Ben 100, aka Rick. What's going on?
What's going on with you, man?
AKA King on The Lick. How you feeling today, man?
Feeling good, man. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling blessed. That's how I'm feeling, blessed.
Expect that.
So let's get started, man. Like, so far, since my guest been coming on, I want my guest to tell everybody a little bit about themselves. Not too much, but a little detail, like where you grow up at or what side of town, you know what I'm saying, or that type of thing.
Well, I'm from Harvard, family guy. You can tell by the show, most of everybody on the show is my family. Basically, once upon a time, I was a street guy. Just the average Joe now.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Since like you've been putting a lot of people in the city, I see them in the show, giving them opportunity. How does that feel? To being able to give people opportunity that probably wanted to act but didn't know how to do it, but you know what I'm saying? You're pulling them in, letting them get a little, little opportunity.
I mean, it's good. Like I'm saying, like I ain't no hateful person. I want to see people shine. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to act, it's a platform. You can come on it and see where it go.
Okay. So at the end of the first season, the lawyer and your and the girl was at the house. I can't think of her name right now. Forgive me for that, but that was in the house, and they said they got Dane. What does that mean? If you can go in I don't want you to tell a story, but where is that going, or you just want to leave it?
Basically they snatched Dame up. You'll see that on the next one.
They snatched
him up, so we got to see where we go from there.
Okay, so another one. Another funny character was Young World. He kind of stirred up a lot of a lot of drama with, you know what I'm saying, with Gunna Peoples. He little snake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Untrustworthy.
Huh?
He untrustworthy.
What you think about that character? And
I like the character a lot. That character speaks volume from the streets. I mean, you know that. Some people you can't trust. Some people will play both sides to get what they want.
You got a Young World in every hood.
Yeah. It's a Young World everywhere. I done met him plenty of times.
Right. So Gunna, like that's my favorite character. Like,
mine too.
He's my favorite character. Like he like an old dog. Like I told you, he like an old dog on the show. He just, you know what I'm saying, by any means. Now that Gunna, he got red in him looking for him. He got King People's looking for him. What's next for him? Like where did he go from here?
I don't know. Gunna's a real slick dude. He's not a slither his way out of things. So I know it's a lot of people on Gunna, but Gunna manipulative, so he might talk his way out of something. Try and patch things up. You never know.
I don't know. He did a lot of damage out there, man.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it go.
He ain't
on his head though.
He even got his little brother killed.
Yeah, but that can happen. That can happen in real life.
Gunna grind. You can't trust him. Hey, there's a gun in every hood too, though.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of. Hey, I'm real with you. There's a lot of Gunners in Cleveland. That's why Gunna got a real high fan base in Cleveland.
I think between Gunna and Detective James, a funny dude, man. I think his name Cleveland James. Shout out to him, man. Funny dude, man. But like between him and Gunna, them like my favorite two characters on there. But I like Gunna more because he a little more,
they definitely. I'll tell them they definitely keep the show alive. Definitely keep the show alive. Them the two main. Wherever I go, them the two main people they talk about. Cleveland James and Gunna.
Now Detective James, he's slimy too.
Yeah, I like him. He's funny to me. He's funny.
Yeah,
I like him.
He's slimy too. He had the little fake warning or whatever. So tell me, like, how did you pick the locations where y'all was shooting at? Like I seen y'all was in certain places in Cleveland. How did you come up with, like, I want to shoot here at this location?
Sometimes I just take a ride and just look at some places, or sometimes a lot of places offer to me, like the Touch of Italy. You know, my people, I know some people who own it, so they reached out to me. You know, like somebody might say you can use their house. You know, some people don't want to act; they just want to use their business or their house or whatever location. So I get it's like that. That's how basically I get everything.
That's dope in the city of Cleveland when they say it ain't no love out here. I can't tell.
There's love out here, man. It's just Cleveland got tough love, man.
Yeah, I can see the love out here. So let me ask you this: so how is it, describe to me your writing process when you writing the show? Like, how do you get in your mode to write it? Because I know myself. Sometimes, like when I'm doing my show, sometimes I get lazy and I gotta try to find some motivation.
Be real with you. I started off. I think I was overthinking too much. Like the first episode, it was only 9 minutes. I really wasn't really trying, and I didn't know how people was gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm worried about the people now, because people was watching us, we getting a fan base. But honestly, I haven't been doing much right. Now, once the storyline going, you kind of can just pick up where you left off. I can kind of freestyle it if I wanted to and can't go wrong. Honestly, it's a secret. I mean, like, ain't no secret. It's like, I know what to do now. I know, like, okay, we left off here. I got to pick up from here. This need to happen. That need to happen. So it's less writing now, honestly.
So it's less writing. So, like, how do you get the motivation? Like, how do you keep being motivated to write? Like, where
the motivation? The motivation comes from the actors. Mm-hmm. Anytime I'm lazy, they call me. Hey, when we shooting again? Hey, I'm ready. Hey, so I say, I tell them a date. And I was like, you know what? I got to get this done. So basically, you know, like, it's cool because, like, most of everybody I got involved, they hit me up like at least once a week or every 2 weeks. Hey, let's go again. Hey, man, they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So they motivate me. Without them, it wouldn't any big 7 episodes, honestly.
Shout out to the cast of The Lick, man. Another question I have, like this, you know, past The Lick a little bit. We're gonna go back to The Lick, but I asked all my guests this question, like, what made you fall in love with hip hop? I know I on a previous show, I think I asked you this, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna ask you again. This is a new regime of it. So what made you fall in love with hip hop? I know we all love hip hop or music in general.
I mean, just as a kid, in the summer, you hear all the good music, you know, cookouts and stuff. You know, you might hear Catch a Cut, Lil Tupac, Biggie. You know, you hear some good songs back then, man. Music was a little different back then. It was more easy to fall in love with music to me back then. Now it's like, you know, there's some good rappers, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, at times.
To me, it ain't no like kickback, like you said, at the barbecue music. It's more like if you drink or you turning up or you partying. You know,
this that pull up music. You want to look good, you want to flex on somebody.
Right.
Yeah, I got that WAP, that type of music, man.
So, like, this is another question that I have on my show, like, that I'm bringing to it, because, you know, I'm a hip hop fan. Like, give me a memory of a song that you hear, and when you hear it, it take you back to a place. Nothing to get you in trouble and nothing like that, but, like, you know how you hear a song, like, like, for example, like I said on the previous show, when I heard Bone and Biggie, I remember exactly when I first heard it. I was 14 years old.
It's a song. Well, my mother used to, like, you know, I got like a lot of brothers and sisters. My mother used to take us to the park, to Gordon Park, back in the day when they still had the little low riders and stuff up there. And the song I always remember, I used to love this song. I said, I'm gonna get me a car, I'm gonna play that song. You Should Be Getting It by Too Short. That was my song. Getting it while they getting it good. I said, man, I can't wait to be able to drive. That'll be the first song I'm gonna play.
And when you hear that song, it make you,
It made me think about them good old summers back then.
That's dope. Like, so now we've been on lockdown, you know, the COVID-19. What you think about the whole COVID-19 first before I?
Man, it's scary. It's serious. I ain't believe it at first, but it's definitely out here. Serious moment right now.
Facts.
That's a serious moment.
So what would you tell the youngsters, the young generation that's looking up to King? What would you tell them? Like, what would you tell them? The ones that looking up to King, like, I want to be King. I want to move them bags. I want to move them, you know what I'm saying?
Tell them, man, stick with school. You know what I'm saying? The world is yours, man. The farther you stay in school, it's easy to be successful, honestly. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to feed them a lot of game because I know school ain't there for everybody. I feel as if you go on the right path in life, whatever you're supposed to do in life will come. I think life is written anyway. I mean, saying some of us might find it harder to get to our goals because we might take the wrong turns and stuff in life. But I feel as if it's meant for you to play basketball, just stay on that track and you go play basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's meant for you to
Right.
be king. Hey, you go be king. You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to you be gunner, you go be gunner.
Right.
But I feel as if just stick to you, man. Be you. I don't want to tell nobody too much because, you know, I ain't no perfect person. I ain't the perfect person to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
But you just telling them off experience, the locks, living off
yeah.
experience. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily. My thing is when I talk to the youth and want to reach out to the youth, I can't tell them not to do something that I made a mistake that I made. I can tell you not to do it and why not to do it. But if you make a mistake, I can't judge you for that.
Honestly, I'm to the point to right now. I got like nephews and stuff. You know, they do bad things, but but for real, sometimes you got to take them losses to learn. Cause like for real, I want to learn nothing if I didn't do wrong. It's like you learn from your mistakes in real life. And if you do everything right in life, how you gonna know when you're wrong?
Facts. That's 100 right there. Like,
so sometimes I just keep my mouth shut and just long as the people around me ain't doing nothing that get them behind bars, I won't say much. I let them learn from their mistakes.
So, reason why I asked you that question is because you know all the police brutality that's going on as far as the police killing innocent unarmed Black people. And what do you think that? And they say, all right, we worried about the police killing us, but what about us killing us? What do you think, or you know what I'm saying, that you think that can change that, us killing us? Like where could we start at?
I'm gonna be real with you. To me, it's gonna be a heck of a process to stop that because I feel as if it's just a lot of jealousy and hate at times. You know, a lot of people, man, if you out here really killing each other, it's over some petty money. Is it because you don't like the way a person carried himself? That's how I feel as if you don't like, you want to end this person's life because this person probably doing good and you feeling some type of way about it. Honestly, that's me. That's we gotta get a lot of jealousy out of us Black people, for real, man. Like we killing each other. We ain't killing no other kind but each other because to me it's a lot of jealous behavior if you read the paper.
It is. It's a lot of I would say envious. Like
Yeah.
like why you know, why not me? Why him? You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, hey man, how did you get there? What did you do? What is the step? And in certain cases, people don't like to tell you like how they got there, what they did. Some people do.
But sometimes you can't tell a person because everybody ain't built the same. You might tell somebody, they telling everybody else, then it make it hard for you, for honesty. If you got something going on that's working for you, stick to it. You ain't got it. You're not obligated to tell nobody else what you're doing. As long as you happy in life, I ain't really worried about what the next man doing. As long as I'm happy, I mean, long as the people around me, yeah. But if I don't really know a person, I feel as if I'm not really obligated to do nothing, honestly, because as long as I'm happy, I'm not trying to change the world to make everybody happy. I'm trying to make sure I'm happy and the people around me, man, honestly. Because a lot of people take information, run with it, and destroy it anyway.
But this is my thing. I agree with that, but I halfway agree with it. My thing is, I feel like with the knowledge and information I know, I can't take it with me. I'd rather pass it on to somebody who may use it, even if somebody don't use it. This person will. You might be talking, you know what I'm saying? You could be talking to me right now, and somebody could walk past and hear what you said and take that in and inspire them. You know what I mean? Like people inspired by you now, you might not know it. You know what I'm saying? The work you're doing with the lick, like it's people inspired by it, they getting game off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's teachable moments in there, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. I don't agree with not giving it. I feel like you got to get a game to whoever willing to listen. And sometimes you got to give it to the person that's not listening because somebody else might take it in.
No. What you're saying is fact. I feel as if I would get a game, but sometimes you got to keep the game to yourself too, because some of these people try to use what you got to hurt you in the long run. Trust me, man. People play a dirty game. They want to know what you know. Okay, we're gonna try and do this better than him and shut him down instead of coming together and trying to help you and you build. They're trying to steal what you got and move forward faster than you. I done seen it before.
I seen that too. I seen it too, but
I done told somebody something and they trying to beat me to the punch now. Now they look like they came up with the idea.
Right, yeah, I saw it. I saw it too. I mean, it is.
Yeah, so that's why I say I keep my mouth shut until I'm where I want to be. I help whoever. But I learned to keep my mouth shut because people nowadays, they try to take a little information and act like they started something. They'll take the whole, they did what Bill Gates did.
Yeah.
Hey, they'll take it and turn it to millions, and guess what you got? Nothing, because you told too much.
But if they do take it and become a billionaire, to me, like it is what it is. I might have talked too much, but at least tell me or at least say, you know, I got inspired by this person. You ain't got to say my name.
They ain't even gonna do that nowadays.
I know they not.
Some people, you gotta know who to get a game to, honestly, man. You know that, man. You gotta fill a person out, their energy. You know what I'm saying? Some people come corrupted, they trying to destroy what you got. They ain't really messing with you, they just trying to be nosy because all their plans ain't been working. So they trying to use your plans because yours is working. They don't give two damns about you.
Facts. I mean, yeah, man. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the lick. You know what I'm saying? We was getting a little deep there. You want to get gotta give him a little bit of candy with the food. I mean, you gotta give him a little bit of candy with the medicine. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? So back to the lick, Detective James. Like, how I know behind the scenes, it be some fun times, man. Like, I know the energy.
I'm gonna be real with you. That dude is very good. That dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Him and Gunna, I'm gonna say even CJ. Honestly, even Smoke. These dudes are starting to act good for real. But I'm gonna really say Cleveland James, you can put him, I think, anywhere. I think he really can be an actor. I think he should be an actor, honestly. He's good. He's a comedian in real life. He's fun to be around. No bad energy with him. I love to be around him. I love everything about him, honestly. I hit a lick putting him on the show, honestly. Because he bring good energy, keep everybody laughing, and just good times with him, honestly.
That's what I was saying. Like, what's the scene behind the scenes? Like,
behind the scenes is funny. Honestly, I need to start recording the bloopers and stuff because he's a funny dude.
Right, he is. He funny. He carry a lot of the weight of the show, him and Gunna. But then you got the supporting actors like Dang. You know what I'm saying? He a good supporting role. His girlfriend, like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like a lot of people is good in that show, in my opinion. Like I see a lot of talent in that show. One day, mark my words. One day you're gonna look back and like I discovered some of these talents. You know what I mean?
Hopefully somebody get picked up. Honestly, I hope so. Cause I feel as if people from the beginning to now, these dudes is really starting to act. These dudes is like really getting good now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'll be watching it like, wait a minute, this dude, man, he doing his thing. At first, it was so many mistakes. Now I'm watching them like they knocking their stuff down. It's quick now. And they becoming good. It's a blessing. I feel as if, you know, I ain't had the money to get back to the community like I wanted to. So people could come act for free. We ain't charging nothing. I mean, we paying for the episodes and you just come showcase your talent.
That's dope what you doing. Like, that's dope what y'all doing for the city. Like, you and there's a lot of other people that's doing stuff, major things for the city, man. I think Cleveland got a lot of talent and we're gonna be on the map like strong in the future, man. I see that because
come together, we'll be unstoppable. But people gotta remember that. We gotta come together for real.
People come together with this how it go that I see. People only want to come to people that's doing somewhere, people that's already established because they already got a following. They add on, but it shouldn't be like that because it's still talent that don't have that following because the social media is so big that should be put on, that should have a platform. You know what I mean?
Now, it is, but it ain't. It's some people to where like they will support you. I met some people that support you, but it's some people that feel as if they're a little bigger than what they are, so they don't want to support you because you're not big as them. They feel as if. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy.
You haven't surpassed them. Once you surpass a lot of people, then everybody want to come join the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes it's too late.
But that's a good thing. It's like that though. So everybody I've been dealing with, I appreciate them a lot because I'm not no big time dude or nothing, and they're coming and doing it. So I know they really with me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The people who come later, once you blow up, then they're the ones I'm gonna look at sideways. Like, hold on, you've been around now. Why you coming around now? You know what I'm saying?
All right. So another question I have about the cast. So I know this, but everybody don't know this. Mm-hmm. When you started this show, you started it for your brothers. To give your brother is what you told me, to give your brothers something bigger to do other than negative stuff. So tell me who are your brother on the cast, like your brother or relative on the cast.
Oh man, that's a long list.
We just go with your immediate brothers, your immediate family for the people.
You know, Gunna's my real brother. Dang's my real brother. Red's my real brother. You know, Red Mom is my real mom. G on there is my cousin. Like mostly, I'm gonna be real with you. 80% of the show is my family.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. 80% of the show is the family.
All
Even
right.
like the Cleveland James and Malcolm, them friends I had for over 20 years, so that's family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like mostly it's just family, honestly. But it's like I don't want people to be like, well, he only mess with his family. No, if you want to act, come on and act. I'm not no funny acting guy. You can DM the lick 216, and I will respond back and tell you when we're shooting.
And that's a fact, because I know a lot of people that told me they DM'd, and he was like, when you shoot, I got you.
Yeah. Or if you got music, hey, some people been getting mad at me. I didn't have to use their song, but people gotta understand that I will use everybody's song, but it's a certain scene for every song. You can't just have this song on this scene is a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the right timing for everything. But you got music, I'll use your music. Like whatever somebody willing to bring to the table, I will find a way to use it.
That's true. So another question I have for you, because I know you're a basketball fan, you know, because I know you. So what
Don't
you think
about football. I don't know about football, man. But
I know you're a basketball fan.
We'll be like, King is a dummy. You don't know nothing about football.
I know you're a basketball. Hold on, before I ask you this, like a lot of people don't know, they see the way Gunna act and he's serious, but tell him like he a funny guy, man. He's a funny guy as well, but you know when he acts.
Man, Gunna could be Cleveland James. He's a funny dude. Gunna is. I honestly have met people. I mean, people have met me and be like, I don't want to meet Gunna. I seen him on the show. And Gunna's not like how you think he is. Gunna's a cool, down to earth dude. He's just acting. Right. He's just showing you he can act, man. If y'all really think Gunna's like that, he's doing a heck of a job acting. I take my hat off to him. I'll take my hat off.
I do too. That's my favorite actor on there. And me knowing him and seeing how he doing, I'm like, I told him, like I had an interview with him, and I told him, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, you got it. You can do something with it, man. Like you talented. You got that. That might be your calling.
And I really respect him because I told him I won't have no show without him. When I wrote it, I told him this character, Gunna, is going to be the one on the show. Like this is the dude. This is basically the show gonna be around. I said, so if you can't act, trust me, we ain't got nothing. I kept telling them that. I called him. I said, you ready to record? He said he ready. And when he said he was ready, he been ready ever since.
So back to the basketball, you know, they in the bubble or whatever. What you think about that? How you think that whole field is gonna be, or what you think about that?
Honestly, I don't even really know about that, man. I feel as if I don't know. Maybe they should just cancel it, honestly. They should cancel basketball. I don't know, man. That's something. I don't know. We have to just wait and see, honestly. That's something I'm going to just wait, watch, and see.
You don't think that you're going to get the best out of some of those players simply because there's no crowd? There ain't a lot of distraction. It ain't no distraction. So
it depends on if they – I don't know if they done rested and they don't – some people might be just doing it for the money. You know what I'm saying? Some people, when they rich like that, you know you ain't about to win no championship, you ain't about to give it your all. You're not.
But it's them guys like LeBron, them LeBrons of the world who ready.
But it make it a little easier for the ones that know they fighting for something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. That's my opinion. But I feel as if, I don't know. We have to wait, watch, and see.
Did you hear like man, what's my man name? On Inside the NBA with Shaq and them. I can't Kenny the Jet. Mm-hmm. He was like, he said a lot of people was worried about the fans not being there because the fans give them that certain energy. He's like, you got to think about it like this. It's going to be like back on the playground. You're going to really hear them talking stuff to each other. Like, you're going to hear the people on the bench and hear what they saying. You know what I mean? So you're not going to hear the crowd, but you'll get a chance to hear, you know, the people on the court. I'm like, man, that's dope. And it made me think, like, you know how we play on the playground. We playing for fun, but we playing for, like, we trying to really. Serious out there. You're right. And I think it's going to get serious, man. I think you're going to see the best of a lot of players. You know it's serious because Zion Williamson lost 20 pounds. I don't know if you're keeping up with it.
Yeah, I kept up with it.
So you know it's going to get serious, man. I think it's going to
I think a lot of them will be in top shape now, though. Honestly,
yeah. I think it's gonna be real. And the ones that was injured, they healed, they can play now. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be real, man. Honestly, man.
You might be on a point where that makes sense.
So what's next? So what's next for the league?
The league. I'm gonna go do start season 2 pretty soon, and I really want to do a different show too. Like start off to see where it go. Try something different.
What different show you got in mind that
Like
you do?
something totally different from the nigga. I want to use something with females, something about relationships, something to show. Gotta show some talent. If you can write, I'm gonna show I got a little talent,
If
man.
you
The
if
nigga,
you if you need a playboy, you can get me for the
oh, I
female.
already know. I already got you. I definitely got you.
No, shout out your Instagram, so everybody
My
know.
Instagram name is Ben100. What about you? Y'all can catch us on the lick _216. DM me if y'all got music. If y'all want to act, hey, I'm gonna DM you back and let you know when we're recording.
And I want to thank you for doing this with me because you ain't had to do this, man. I asked you, you said let's go. Anytime I
Oh, you
ask
know
you,
we
you
go
always
way
come
back,
through
man.
for me,
You know we
man.
go way back. I'm never gonna say no.
You always come through for me, man. You know, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for doing this with me. This your guy, African Nat. This my man, Rick, a.k.a. Ben100, a.k.a. King. And we out.